Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and on this one I'm going to be showing you the best Toxapex build for raids on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This Pokemon is just amazing at supporting in raids. You won't find many that are better than it, especially as a physical defensive wall, and you're going to let your team output a ton of damage while using it. But enough hyping it up, let me show you where to get it. So Marini can be found on the right side of the map, which is who you're going to be catching, then just evolving it when you level it up to level 42, I believe. So what I like to do is come just outside these two little rocky areas right here. So fly over to East Province Area 1 Watchtower and just make your way over. So once it says East Paldean Sea, you're just going to be looking out for a Marini. So we jump down in the water and there is one here. You can see one in the background as well, I think. You just want to catch this. Doesn't matter what terror it is. Our job isn't to do damage, so we're going to be supporting. We want to keep our resistances. We don't want to turn into just one type because we're actually only weak to 3 things. Now let's get into the build. Now, as I said, the Tera type doesn't really matter because we're not going to be terroring. But if you really want to just Tera just for the cool animation or something like that, then I would suggest going with a poison type Tera because our attacking move is going to be mainly poison. It's going to be water on occasion, but mostly poison. Now our item is going to be the leftovers. What this does is it heals us at the end of every turn. This is going to help keep us alive on top of that amazing defense. I highly doubt you're going to be able to get killed in a raid if you follow this build. To get leftovers, I want you to fly over to Casgrafa North. Once you're here, just go inside the Delibird shop, click on battle items, and then you will find it a little bit down from the top. It will cost you 20,000 Pokedollars, and then you just want to equip it onto your Toxapex. Next up, what I want you to do is visit a Chansey supply shop. Would help if you went to the one in the same city, then you're not traveling around all over the place. Then I want you to go down to your blue mints, and I want you to buy the bold mint. What this does is it increases your defense, and it reduces your attack. We don't have any physical attacking moves, so use that on your actual Toxapex. And as you can see, up in defense, down in attack, and what a defense it is, 443. Moving on to the EVs, we're going to be running HP and defense EVs. We're just a complete physical wall with this build. We've not put anything into special defense, but then again, we don't really need it. 321 special defense without it. If you go back in the Chansey supply shop, you will find your vitamins, and we're going to be buying 26 HP ups and 26 irons, and that will train your HP and defense to the max. It will cost you 520,000 Pokedollars in total, quite expensive. And if you don't have this money, you can go to any Delibird shop and click on general goods, go to the bottom. These are power items. You can either train your Pokemon on wild Pokemon using these, so you would use the power belt and the power weight for HP and defense. Detailed video on these soon. Next up, we're going to be looking at our IVs, so go in your main menu and then click on boxes. Hover over your Toxapex and click the plus button. It will take you to your IVs. As you can see, I've hyper trained 5 of my IVs, so I have 5 out of 6 max IVs because we didn't need attack. Would have been a waste of a bottle cap. So to get max IVs, come to a Delibird shop, click on general goods, and then 1 bottle cap equals 1 max IV, so it'll cost you a maximum of 100,000 Pokedollars without the attack. So just see how much you need, and then we can go apply them. And to do this, fly over to Montenevera in the snowy region, and then we're going to be speaking to the guy next to the Abomasnow. He will help train your Pokemon. And then you will click your Toxapex and click bottle caps, and then click HP, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed, and then you'll start the training. Moving on to our ability, there are 2 abilities that we will be able to use. One is called Limber, one is called Merciless. The third one doesn't apply to us because you can't switch out when you're in raids. So the first one, Merciless, if you're poisoned, all of your attacks are critical hits. We're not an attacking Pokemon, we don't care about that. The second one, however, is called Limber, and this prevents us from ever being paralyzed. And this is going to help a lot for them Pokemon with a Thunder Wave or the electric type Pokemon. When you catch the Pokemon, it should come with either Merciless or Limber. If it has the other one, Merciless, you can just go and buy an ability capsule from a Chansey supply shop. It'll cost you 100,000 Pokedollars, and then you can just use it on your Toxapex and it will change the ability. Moving on to our moveset, we have Acid Spray, Chilling Water, Iron Defense, and Recover. Acid Spray is going to be why this build is going to be so amazing. When we use this on our opponent, it reduces their special defense by 2 stages, allowing our teammates to do a ton of damage to them. Now, Chilling Water is going to also be a special move. It's going to be 50 damage, not too much. But every time we attack with it, it's going to reduce their attack by 1 stage. This is just in case your teammates are taking a lot of damage from a physical attacker. Third move, Iron Defense. It's going to boost our defense by 2 stages. Amazing move. Our fourth move, I don't think we'll need it, but we've just got it there just in case. It's going to recover 50% of our max HP. Now, this Pokemon has the 3rd best defense on the entire game and the 3rd best special defense on the entire game. It's going to be incredible. Not many things will be able to do a lot of damage to it. Now, Acid Spray and Recover, we will be able to actually learn these moves through level up. So get your Pokemon to level 100 and just relearn these. However, Chilling Water and Iron Defense, we will need to learn through TMs. So to get TMs, you just come to any Pokemon Center and visit the green section. We're going to be doing Chilling Water first, and that's going to be TM22. It will cost us 3 Psyduck Downs and 3 Surskit Syrups. Let me show you where to get these. So to get our Psyducks, I want you to fly over to Pocopath Lighthouse, and then I want you to turn right and go down here, and that bridge down there is where we're going to find Psyduck. As soon as you get down here, a few should spawn. Just take them out, and then you will get your Psyduck Downs. After you've done this, go a bit up, and I want you to fly to Messagoza South. When you're here, just go straight up and jump off the side of this little cliff here. And in this water right here is where you'll find your Surskit, so you just want to take them out, and you will get your Surskit Syrup. Next up is going to be TM104. It's going to be Iron Defense. To get this, we'll need 3 Bronzer Fragments and 3 Pineco Husks. To get our Bronzer Fragments, what we're going to do is come over to Asado Desert, put a waypoint on the ruins, fly over to Asado Desert Watchtower, and then just make your way over. When you get to the ruins, you will see a Bronzer almost straight away, and you just need to take them out, and you will get your Bronzer Fragments. As for the Pineco Husks, just come right here on the map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly over to Gracia Stones and climb up the cliff, and then just keep following this little dirt path right here until you reach the water. And the water I'm talking about is the massive pond right over here. Go inside the pond, and there'll be some Fortress. All you want to do is auto battle them, and you will get your Pineco Husks, and then you can go get your Iron Defense. And now that we've gone over the full build, let's get into some raids. But before we do, I just want to say there's a Discord link in the description. It's amazing over there, a lot of fun. I would love to see more people over there. Everyone's welcome. Come say hello to us all, and let's get into them raids. So for our first raid, we're going to be doing a 6-star flying type Clodsire. We can do all 6-star raids here because all we need to do is find a random one, because we don't need to be super effective against it. Let's begin. We have an Iron Hands and a Bellibolt on our team. I don't see the need in finding a 4th member. Now, I actually went into this lobby and got really confused when I went into the raid the first time. So the people that was trying to fight the Clodsire, we're going to start off by Chilling Water, by the way, to reduce its attack. So the people that went into the raid, there was a Skeledirge that was just spamming Overheat, and there was a Baxcalibur that was spamming Blizzard, even though it's a physical attacker. I was so confused. So it nullifies the stat changes on our side. So our friend Iron Hands just did that for nothing. We're going to use Chilling Water once more. This will put it on -2 attack. It looks like the Bellibolt is doing a lot of healing, but guess we don't have to at the minute. We're just going to use Acid Spray. We'll put the Clodsire on -2 special defense. As you can see, Earthquake does no damage to us. This is because of our Chilling Water that we used. I didn't expect the Iron Hands to use Belly Drum there. So we've used Acid Spray twice. This will allow the Bellibolt to do a ton of damage, as you just saw. I'm going to heal this time. Looks like this Iron Hands is one that just uses Belly Drum whenever it gets the chance, even if it's near half health. So that could be quite dangerous. It did get healed off someone though, so we can use Acid Spray. Now it's on -6 special defense, and that will allow the Bellibolt to do a ton of damage. It removes negative effects from itself, that's fine. We're going to use Heal Up here to wake up myself and Bellibolt. It's going to use Earthquake on us. Does about 1/3 damage. Not even that. Oh no, the Iron Hands just used Wild Charge. Good job it's got its shield up and it did no damage. We use Chilling Water to decrease that attack. When you go on these online raids as a support, they really keep you on your toes. So we do get healed, so now we can Acid Spray. I was going to heal there. So we'll reduce the special defense by 2 stages. And now the Bellibolt's terrestrialized. It will do a lot more damage with its Parabolic Charge. So we're going to use one of our heals to wake ourselves up. See how much this Parabolic Charge does. It does quite a lot of damage, nearly breaking the shield in one shot. We get hit with an Earthquake. We get double Earthquaked for some reason. We're going to use our last heal because that Bellibolt is nearly getting taken out. Hopefully we get a big heal. The Bellibolt finishes it off. That Iron Hands using Wild Charge was way too scary for my liking. If you're an Iron Hands person and you're using Wild Charge out there, behave yourself. Well, that's the first raid over with. Did we get anything? We got a bottle cap. We're rich. I'll see you on the second raid. So our second 6-star raid, yes, you heard right, we're going to be doing all 6-star raids because it doesn't matter what type they actually are, so we don't have to search for them day after day after day after day after day. So it's going to be a Skeleton, nope, it's not, it's going to be a Dragalga, Dragon type 6-star. Let's start searching for some teammates. I wish it was a Skeleton raid. So when people are joining your games, all you want to look out for is a special attacker. And when you identify that first special attacker, you can just start the raid because you've won that raid. More than likely, unless someone's like throwing or something. Acid spray plus a teammate with a special attack is literally just a destruction. I'm going to wait for the 4th person here because we don't have a special attacker yet. Now, I'm not saying you can't win raids with physical attackers, but it would be a lot faster with special attackers. I guess we're not having any special attackers. Let's see how it goes anyway. So we're going to start off by healing up because the Azumarill just used Belly Drum. It will get rid of all the Toxic that just got used as well. Looks like the Corviknight is using a support build. And the Greninja gets one shot. The Dragalga nearly gets one shot though, so I suppose evens out a bit. Then the Azumarill gets one shot. What is going on? My game's like kind of froze. I found out if you click fight or if you click anything while your teammate dies in that exact moment, your game will freeze momentarily. I think that's what causes it. Don't quote me on that. It uses Draco Meteor. That'll only weaken itself. I'm still waiting. I guess we just watch this raid. So we're going to need to cheer here. And I'm going to use a Hang Tough. If they're getting one shot, then they need defense. And then I will use my last cheer for healing, because keeping people alive is also your job as the support. Kind of strange that the Greninja's gone for an Ice Punch build in Tera Raids. And that's the raid over. That was a strange raid. Strange raid with a Herba Mystica. Beautiful. So our next 6-star raid is going to be a Flying type Avalugg. I'm guessing everyone's going to go special attack in this raid because it's got such high defense. So hopefully you get to see a complete wipe almost instantly this time. And not these weird shenanigans you've been seeing. Let's challenge as a group. Let anyone join. Now, I could just easily raid with people I know or people from the server. I might actually do it with people from the server in the future. But if you do it with random people, which more than likely you will be doing, it gives the actual build more of a representation of how good it is. Oh no, he's using a physical attacker, you monster. Gonna wait for a 4th to join. Yes. Boom, I'm ready. Got a Miraidon and see what this guy's choosing. Gonna choose a Delibird. Do it for the culture. Fun fact, Delibird is the most powerful Pokemon in Paldea, if you didn't already know that. Pick your Pokemon, man. Beautiful. We have 2 special attackers and they're both amazing Pokemon. We're just going to go straight in there with the Acid Spray. Reduce its special defense by 2 stages. One of the actual Pokemon have used... They both use Metal Sound, actually. Amazing. Oh, it's snowing. We're going to use Chilling Water next to reduce that attack because he's strong against these Miraidons. It won't do too much damage. It won't one-shot them unless they're a really low level. Oh, using Charge, going for the one hit. We're going to use another Chilling Water, reduce that attack. You see that? See that damage that just got done to that Avalugg? That's an Iron Hands on full attack because it's so physical. These Iron Hands, guys... Oh, and he's made the shield go up, so now we can't one-shot it. No, took out its shield in one shot, though. Did take out the shield with a second attack. I'll just use Acid Spray. Pretty much over. I was going to heal, but it's over. Could have been over before this. Mr. Iron Hands. Electro Drift is going to finish it off. Ba-boom. No one died. Beautiful. And no one needed to heal. See how quick that was? Acid Spray, Electro Drift, easy. And that, my friends, just how good Toxapex is. I would highly recommend building this Pokemon if you haven't already. One of the best, if not the best, support Pokemon. I kind of feel like that raid was over just a little bit too quick. But it showed you just how good Toxapex is as a support. And we didn't die once in all 3 raids. Gotta be alive to support your teammates. Now, if you want to see a really strong Rabska build, then click on screen right now and I'll catch you on the next one.